Hey Gemini, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your love life in the coming few days. It is a general love reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's happening right now. In the current situation, Gemini, what I do feel is that I feel that it's like someone out here wants to give to the situation. I do feel that there is someone around you, Gemini, who wants to invest into you, who wants to give to the situation. But for some reason, I feel you are hesitant on giving because you're still waiting for something or someone from the past. I do feel there's a strong waiting energy out here. It's like, no, I'm waiting. I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait. Because see, there's a very strong sense of restriction out here. I feel it's more of a very stuck and stagnant energy, Gemini, that you're going through right now. So you see what's happening? It feels like your plan is to still continue investing into a situation that's not worth holding on to. That's your hang up right now, Gemini. Okay? Keep in mind, roles can be reversed anytime. In the past, I do feel that there was a phase that ended. Okay, something ended. There was a transformation. There was an ending out here, is what I'm getting. However, you probably had a hard time accepting that ending. You had a hard time accepting that ending. For something new to begin in your love life, Gemini, something old had to end, but you had a hard time accepting letting go of an ending, okay, which is why there was a pattern that was repeating. You were stuck on a negative pattern. You chose to stay closed off to new people, and you chose to be living in denial that a situation is not over in your life, Gemini. Okay, I do feel that you were trying your best to gain closure on the past, but you couldn't. Instead, what you did is you completely isolated yourself, you completely cut off yourself from the world. Okay, I don't think you were ready to open yourself up to a new romantic connection. See, this is what's happening out here, darling. What's happening out here is, Gemini, that right now you are clearly not looking at a situation with an approach of being a truth seeker. If you really want to know what the truth is that a situation is over. But right now, what you're doing is, no, the situation is not over. I want what I want. I don't want to know what, I don't want to see anything else. So there's a very strong focus, a very razor sharp focus on, I know what I want and I only want that. I don't understand what the truth is. I don't understand what is false, what is true. I just know that I want this person from my past. That's your energies out here. And what you're doing is you're choosing to move into calmer waters, and you're choosing to, instead of moving away from a situation, you're still choosing to stay in a bad situation. So what you're doing is you're jumping from one frying pan into another. So what you're doing is, while you're waiting, okay, and I do feel you have a very emotional approach right now. While you're waiting for the past to return, or while you're waiting for someone to invest back into you, right? I feel it's more like that's your plan, Gemini. Your plan is to stay where you are. That's what the plan is. The plan is to wait and watch. The plan is like, no, the past will come back. I'm not turning my back yet. That's what's happening. And to be honest, out here with the moon out here, you could be trusting something that's not true. Okay, you could even have a lot of fears of starting from scratch with someone new, or you could also have fears of being completely lonely, okay, or being by yourself, which is why you're sticking to someone who's not good for you, Gemini. See, now that's very, very clingy behavior, Gemini. Okay, it's telling me you have now created your entire world around one person, or around one situation. What you're doing is that even if that situation out here is draining you out to the T, to the core, you still want to keep giving, 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 giving. Why? Because you feel it is your responsibility to be in a situation and give unconditionally. And you're doing something against your intuition. Your intuition is telling you otherwise. But you're like, no, I don't want to listen to my intuition. I don't want to listen to anyone. I want to only listen to what my thoughts are saying. So there's a very strong sense of attachment out here. I do also feel, Gemini, very strongly, a lot of you don't trust new people. You don't want to trust someone new. You don't want to open up to someone new. You'd rather stay with the known devil. Okay, rather than be with the unknown devil. But the question out here is, how do you know that the new person is going to be a devil too? Yeah. Okay. I feel you're doubting yourself. I think a part of you really knows that the new person should be better, or at least moving on from the past is better, but you're doubting yourself. Now, in the past, even though a situation felt dead, done, and over with, you still chose to stay in a toxic family dynamic. So either you were choosing to stay with someone who was not really giving you that happily ever after, but you were choosing to see it as a happily ever after, and making a lot of unnecessary sacrifices. Okay, is what I'm getting. You kept investing. So either you stayed in a toxic situation or you stayed with someone who was very reclusive. You never felt like you were a part of their life, but you always pretended that everything was okay. See? It was time in the past where you did realize, there was a realization out here. For some of you, there could be someone new who tried to enter your life. Okay. For the others of you, you did realize that a phase needs to end because you need to start pursuing things that are good for your soul. But even though there was an ending, even though you realized that you saw it coming, you couldn't let it go. Okay, you kept trying to revive a dead situation in the past. Okay, and you're doing it yet. May not be in the same capacity, but you're still doing it. Yeah, see, holding on and holding back to what you feel is your stability or is your security, which is the current situation. It's like, this is all I have, this is all I have, I can't let this go, I can't let this go. So whatever you think is your stability and security, right, is the only thing that you need to let go of to move towards your stability and security. I think you are looking I think you're looking very seriously at external validation. You want someone to validate your decision. You're looking for outside people to tell you, yeah, yeah, go for this. I'm telling you, leave this and go forward, or go for that new person, or let go of this past person. You're constantly wanting someone to endorse your decision to walk away. Until then, you can't make a move. You don't want to make a move. Let's just say that. So you're introspecting a lot. You have all the information that you need, but you won't act on it. You'll still wear clothes which you have outgrown. You'll still stay with people and situations that no longer serve you. Now, before we move forward, if you need a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. Now, in the near future, I still get a waiting energy out here, Gemini. I don't know what you're waiting for, but you're waiting for sure. See, so much of communication coming in from someone new. So, Gemini, either there is someone new wanting to communicate with you, or there is a lot of momentum coming towards you. Okay, but what you're doing is you're not picking pace. You're not picking up pace. There's a lack of enthusiasm. There's a lack of spontaneity from your side. There's a lack of, okay, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Nothing. You're just where you are, and you seem to be more of a control freak. Okay, you need to change your path. You need to switch lanes, but for some reason out here, what you're doing is, like I said, you are in the car, but you've left the steering wheel. Now you have no control over your life. You are not taking control of your life. You're not taking control of your destiny. You're not taking control of your own car. You're in the car, but you're just a passenger in your own car. That's what's happening out here. I mean, either someone's traveling towards you or there's lots of communication coming in for you, but you don't seem to be entertaining that communication much. See, it feels like something's going to happen all of a sudden, unexpectedly, out of nowhere, Gemini. Okay. I feel there's going to be something that's going to happen unexpectedly out here, which is going to kind of throw you off guard. Okay. It's going to make you realize that you're going to have to take control of the situation. Okay. Something's going to break. Your illusion is going to break, probably, Gemini. Okay. And that is going to make you realize that you got to step it up. You got to man up. You got to woman up. You got to boss up now. Okay, and you need to stand up for what you think is right instead of letting other people walk all over you. Some of you are giving up only because there is too much of peer pressure, or there's you're giving into bullying, or you're giving into external pressure, or you're just not standing up and fighting for your point of view. You're too scared. You're giving up. You're not standing against the bullies is what I'm getting. Yeah. And there's a chapter that's ending. A chapter is ending, but you still seem to stick to your comfort zone. That's what I'm getting. You're still not ready to step outside your comfort zone. You're still not ready to explore new worlds and experiences. Okay. It's going to take a lot of courage for sure. Okay. But there's a lack of confidence and self knowledge. Okay. Like, you need to understand you have completed one set of experience. You've completed one stage. Now you need to go to the next level. You need to level up. But again, till you don't get that validation, till you feel, some of you may feel that if you choose to make this decision, you may not be supported. You may not be supported by your own people, by your family, by your friends, by society. And you're constantly looking for support out here. So if there's no support, you don't want to make a move. So you stay where you are.